You know, since I showed you guys what Loki looked like when he was a puppy, I thought since we was going to discuss the Fantastic Four trailer, why not show you what Loki looks like now? What you doing, sir? He's mischievous than ever. He's a fucking asshole. What's going on, my Marvel fans? We got our official look at the first teaser trailer for Fantastic Four. I know, sir. And no, Loki's not a part of it, as far as we know. Now, with that being said, actually, he might be Tom Hiddleston. There was a secret person hidden on set that we saw a few months ago. It could be Loki. That being said, this is going to be my honest review of that trailer. You know, any Marvel-related news, I hop on, and to say I'm excited and worried for this film is a understatement. I, for one, did not enjoy the casting they decided to do besides Vanessa Kirby. I do like Joseph Quinn. I do like Pedro Pascal. However, I do not see them being those characters, but we shall see. With that being said, let's get into our first reactions, shall we? Now, something I truly enjoyed right off the bat with this trailer is the tone of the universe. They are setting up, as they told us in the film, takes place on a different Earth, where we see a futuristic tone mixed with the 1960s. This shot of the Baxter Building looks perfect in my eyes. And then we get our first look at Ebon Moss's The Thing, which after giving the trailer a few watches, I'm starting to get used to. They are going back to the original look from the early comics in, I believe, the 60s. And honestly, the CGI is when it's fully polished, I'm trying my best not to let that kind of take effect. I really truly feel like it'll look better once this film does come out. But honestly, with my first reactions when I saw The Thing, I was like, what the fuck? I just thought he looked off. I don't know why. I don't know if it's just because of the past live action versions we got. He just seemed off. The suits mimicking material that astronauts actually really wear under their space suits, I feel is a good first touch and a good first look at their costumes. This film isn't going to be an origin story, so it's nice that they are at least taking time to touch on how they got their powers in this, in this universe. From an accident in space involving the negative zone, which, is a normal origin story. The trailer also had amazing shots, such as this one of Ben seeing his old self, and it showing his present reflection as a thing when he's looking at himself in an interview done in the past. Multiple shots of Johnny I felt were really well done, such as him flying as far into the atmosphere and then falling. Him having a quick clip of flying through the sky. Ben running towards action, a showcase of Sue using her powers. The tone of the film being only, about family looks really well done, and these are the things that got me most excited. Of course, this shot of Galactus at the end. Now, for the negative, I have that a lot of hopefully gets overturned when the movie comes out, but like I said, the actors that they chose for Reed and Johnny. But before the trailer, I was confident with Vanessa Kirby, and after the trailer, I'm okay with Ebon Moss's For The Thing. His voice sounded perfect. The trailer failed to win me over with Pedro and Joseph as Reed and Johnny. I love both actors, but they just haven't given me those vibes for those characters. That's just my point of view. Hopefully I'm wrong by the time it comes out and I actually fall in love with them. I would honestly love to see, I can't remember his damn name, but the kid off of Outer Banks. Can't remember his name, but I honestly thought he would have been a better choice than Joseph Quinn. And honestly, for Reed Richards, I was hoping they'd cast Penn Badgley from You. But we got, some heavy hitters. I feel like they're good actors in their nature. I just hope they sell it to me. That's just my view of it. Another small thing I'm worried about with Marvel movies, with CGI. They haven't been that great as some of their early movies, such as Iron Man, Winter Soldier, Age of Ultron, and a few others. They haven't been that great since those films. Them not showing off Reed's powers is honestly a little worrisome, so it's telling me they haven't polished it up. It's like a little red flag, because something I caught in the trailer with Reed's powers is maybe he's trying to hold on to using them. I feel like he might be embarrassed or either trying to do his wrongs by fixing Ben. There's a few comments in the trailer that made me think this. And honestly, he might not use his powers till absolutely necessary towards the end of the film. Hopefully that's not true, because I do want to see Mr. Fantastic use his powers as much as possible. And I do want to see the family use them all as he did in the original film towards the end. I want to see more of that. Small tidbit of kind of griping is Galactus. People are complaining that he is too small. As most of the time in the comics, he could suck up the Earth in his ass if he wanted to. He could literally squat in space and suck it up his ass. That's what Galactus could honestly do, for the people that don't know how big this dude is. He could use Earth and other planets as anal beads. I'm going too far with this analogy. However, with that being said, I do hope that he is at least somewhat bigger at some point in the film. And then he, for whatever reason, decides to come down or grow big, whatever. I just want to see him a little bit bigger. I know it's hard and realistic, movies to do that and make it look all right, but I feel like there's a way if you get creative and do it the correct way. Lastly, nothing with this trailer. They better lose at the end. Marvel, Kevin Feige, this family, these heroes, they better fucking lose. They better let Galactus suck up their Earth in his ass. But he better destroy it in better sense. You put this family, the first family in a different universe. We're leading the Secret Wars. Galactus eats fucking planets. We never see the heroes lose. We saw him lose in Infinity War, but we knew, he was coming back. I want to see this Fantastic Four lose and let that build up in the next, Avengers films. Let Reed have this guilt and conscience of not being able to win, to feel guilt, to struggle trying to help the Avengers win against Doom and learn from his mistakes. I want that with this family. If they fail and drop the ball with this and they don't destroy his world, kind of like Deadpool, I was hoping that they would erase Deadpool's world, and that's how Wolverine Deadpool comes to the MCU. However, they keep taking a shortcut and letting them win. Don't do that. Annihilate this planet. Give them a reason to lose. Have Reed save them with his brain somehow to get at least his family, off the planet. And let's go from there. Oh, but even with all this, we still haven't got our first look at Julia Gardner's Silver Surfer. There is rumors that there are other F4 villains going to show up, with one briefly showing up in John Malkovich, but we still have no clue who he is. There is still a lot we do not know about this film, but the trailer did give me something, it got me somewhat curious. And I don't think it got me as hyped as other films. It still is probably my top Marvel film coming out this year, but Daredevil's trailer got me more hyped, honestly. However, that being said, they did release a new Thunderbolts trailer, and I am kind of more hyped for Thunderbolts versus everything else now. I don't know why, but the trailer they put out for Thunderbolts at Super Bowl made me more interested in that film versus, Captain America and Fantastic Four. That could change with the second trailer they put out for Fantastic Four, but as of right now, I am looking more forward to Thunderbolts with what they just put out with that. But that is my review of the new Fantastic Four trailer that we got here recently. Please let me know down in the comments. Did you guys actually enjoy the trailer? Do you look forward to this film? Do you think Marvel's going to get it right with their first family, or are they going to drop the ball how they have kind of here in the last 2 or 3 years? I honestly think they need to get through Secret Wars just to kind of hit the refresh button, because honestly, they dropped it with this saga. I did see rumors that they are considering bringing back Jonathan Majors as Kang. So I don't know. I get Kevin Feige's had a lot of shit happen to him. However, I just feel like they have not really fully fleshed out this story and thought it through like they did the first saga. We're missing some heavy hitters. I get, with Robert Downey Jr. being gone, Chris Evans being gone, Scarlett Johansson being gone. They was relying on other people. However, they failed to build those people up. If they would have done more with Shang-Chi, with Moon Knight, with Sam Wilson's Captain America, keeping, Thor and Hulk, Hawkeye, they had plenty of interesting characters that they could have done better with that we haven't even fucking seen in years. It's been a mess, and I'm hoping they clean it up and these Avenger films actually turn out to be as good or better than, Infinity War and Endgame. However, honestly, I don't know if they will be, with just how it's been going. We have 3 more films before Avengers Doomsday. Avengers Doomsday starts filming in March. Doctor Strange, Benedict Cumberbatch just said he will supposedly be a part of it. There's a lot of questions and where people are that I feel like you're just going to throw shit against the wall to kind of explain what's been going on versus actually planning it out and setting up all these pieces in the right places versus, kind of how they've gone about it so far. So that's my thoughts on the state of Marvel and my first take on this Fantastic Four. I look forward to talking to you guys later with my other reviews coming out. Please let me know if you have not yet done it. Like and comment on this video. Tell me I'm a dumb piece of shit if you don't agree with my opinion, or tell me, hey, you're right. Kevin Feige is dropping the ball. That's it, guys. Have a good day.